How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. I'm Will, and today we're getting it played with a little bit of Unlocked Kids. Why am I doing this? I have no idea. No, I know why I'm doing it. That was a game that Asmodee was handing out. We're doing things for kids all week long through Children's Miracle Network, so I figured let's play some Unlocked Kids. Also, I figured maybe it's helpful to people who want to see what this game is about before they go get it or determine if it's the right weight for their kids. So I don't know how much I'm going to play today. I've got two. I know there's tutorials. They're very short. There's only like 13 cards. So I imagine it's not going to take me too long to get through both of these. I don't know. I might play maybe one of the bigger ones as well. I do have unlocked Star Wars. Yeah, I got unlocked Star Wars back there, which I think I'd rather do for Star Wars Day. But I do have like a bigger unlock in the other room. So maybe I'll go grab that. Depending how long these take, because these might only be like 10-15 minutes. I don't know. It's for kids, right? The box says 20 minutes, but I'm guessing that doesn't mean the tutorial. And I'd like this to be a little bit longer than 20 minutes. So we will see. But again, what we are doing is raising money for Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life Charities. So right here you can see play games, heal kids. This is my older shirts. I don't see a year on this one. This is just an older one. But of course, you can contribute, you can help by donating that side. There you go. To Extra Life Charities through our links below. We do have a couple incentive tiers which allow you to get games that we are culling from our collection. We also have a giveaway that we're doing right now where you can enter to get some entries. That will go all through the month. And at the end of the month, whoever wins will be able to get about 5 games from our collection. We do have some bigger games that are not on our Culling for Charity that I will add in or give you the option. One is like Frozen Frontier, which we'll be playing on Sunday. I did just add things like Harrow County, the deluxe edition. It's not that I didn't like the game. We enjoyed it. It was a 2-player game. We just something we're probably not going to play again. And I don't think I'm going to play. I said when I did a collection video, I probably played solo. Didn't. I added Castles of Mad King Ludwig yesterday, and a couple other games. So there are games constantly being added to the Culling for Charity list. So you can go to BGG, subscribe to those lists, and you'll get notified when I add more games to them. That said, I guess we'll flip over and start through one of the tutorials, and then we'll do the other tutorial. Did you win the 20 strong aliens game last night? No, David. It was a train wreck. Not only that, but I realized, I don't know if you had left before that point. I had actually made a big rules mistake. The nest, I couldn't figure out like the nest. Like, what am I doing with this nest? I was supposed to activate the nest every time we did an activation phase. The problem was on the back of the rule book, it wasn't mentioned in the activation phase. So like I read it, but when I read it in the rulebook, I was reading it as the nest, not the nest pile. So it's an asterisk play. We did run around for a long time. I did get the kitty to escape, and then at a certain point, I was like, something feels off, and so then I went and I grabbed the pile. But yeah, there was like another adult had show up, and I think lots of stuff showed up. So we'll play that. We'll probably play it next week. So next week I need some things for the lunchtime stream. I don't have anything planned. I might just play some more 20 strong, or at least those 3 next week. So the nest would have been worse for you. Yes. Well, no, I don't know. Like if you destroy the nest, does the nest pile, like would it go away? Would it not exist anymore? Like that wasn't clear on the nest card. But the reason I guess you reveal the nest is so you can have all of them come at one time. I guess there's some strategy behind it. Again, it's prototype. Nobody else has played it, so it's always fun to be the first person to play a game because you never know. You never know what you are or what you are not supposed to do, and like how you're supposed to solve the puzzle because nobody else has done it yet. So that was kind of a fun one for me because nobody else had done it yet. Actually, I think there was one game that had done it, and I started watching his video, and then I had to start my stream last night. All right, so we did aliens as a nesty theme. I did make us a zoom. I needed a zoom for this one just because there are lots of. How do I deselect? I hate when that happens. No, cancel. How do I deselect? Ah, well, whatever. It'll annoy me more than it'll annoy you guys. There's a, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, that took a minute. I was clicking on things and, things happen. All right. So we are going to play the Unlock tutorial. Welcome to Unlock Kids. This is the Unlock Kids tutorial. There are three, I did an unboxing. There are 3 different ones in each of the boxes, 3 different little missions you can go on. This is a lighter version made for kids 6 and up. I might be able to actually complete this one on my own. I know one family interested in escape room style games for kids. Yeah. So yeah, these are fun little games. I played the Unlock Star Wars with my nephew. It requires an app. This one doesn't require an app. No app is involved. Put the phones away. All right. So with this tutorial, learn how to play Unlock Kids without having to read the rules. Your mission: find the components you will need to play the adventures that lay ahead. Start by spreading all the tutorial components face down on the table. Spreading. It literally says spreading the components on the table. I do need to punch 2 things out of this one. It says I need these. It says I need those 2 things. These are all the things for the other ones. So, there's a lot more in there. All right. I don't like an app required games. I do, for the most part. Well, I say I do. I like app games, app assisted games, especially when they're like story, like just because when you have to keep up and track things. We talked about that in like the Lost Ones playthrough, and a couple other ones where it's like you have to remember what you did and where you did what. Like an app can just take care of all that for you, instead of you having to do it yourself. And if you get an app that has good like voice narration, like Nemesis and Familiar Tales. All right. Start by spreading out the tutorial components face down on the table. Don't look at them though. Now flip this card over. I don't know why it wants me to spread everything out. I'm not going to spread everything out because I zoomed in. All right. So, after a nice long stroll through a Cow's Island, you reach a cabin that looks abandoned. So we have an abandoned island. That's why you have computer games. True. Each time you see a number, you can flip the matching component over. So you can flip over cardboard item 8. Hello, cardboard item 8. It is a finger with an arrow. Card number 2. Card number 3. And card number 11. Also kind of want to play, see how difficult they are. See if these are Lucita ready or not. Probably not. I don't think we've got a couple small games for her. There's a Haba. There's a Haba game. It's a little crow. And you just roll the die and you need to make the crow you're racing the crow, right? You're trying to grab the little things from the crow. So we played that one with it. She was kind of okay with it, but she got bored before the crow won or we won. I think we were 1 fruit away. Chutes and Ladders we got 4, and we got Candyland. And again, she's not quite understanding the concept of like rules and orders. All right, it says 2 and 3 form a scene. All right, so I don't know which one we need to read first. Let's read this one first. On the cabin's table, you'll find a key. Flip over the matching cardboard item 6. Okay. Take a close look at the backpack. If you find its hidden number, flip the matching component. So there's a hidden 7. You can barely see it in there. There's a 7. So we're going to flip over our 7. There's our backpack. Hooray! This star means that you just gained 1 star. In the course of your adventures, you will gain star cards to find hidden numbers. They won't be of use for the adventure itself, but will determine your score at the end of the game. You can find hidden numbers anywhere, so stay alert. All right, so then, because it says we saw a number, we can also, well, that was the 6. That was the key. Key was there. Then we have symbols on these sides. Is there any other hidden numbers? No. You have found 2 half symbols. You can perform an action at these various spots by assembling either of them with another half symbol. Choose where you want to use the key and read the symbols table carefully. So over here we have 5, 9, 12, and 10. This is the symbols table. Important, do not flip over the components matching these numbers right away. 2 half symbols can form a complete symbol, whether your card items or both. Once you have assembled these pieces, reveal the components corresponding to the indicated number. So it said we can perform an action. Choose where you want to use the key and read the symbol carefully. All right, so we have a key. Where are we going to do the key? The finger goes on 3. No, a symbol can't go on 3. The key goes on 2. No, that doesn't make a symbol. That doesn't make one of the symbols. Key. Oh, the key, not the finger. Finger can't go on 3. All right, it's the key. So we can either go out the window or open the chest. I would like to open the chest. That makes the most sense to me. So we made that symbol. So that is number 9. So we're going to go to number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Here we go. Ooh. Number 9. 2, 3, 6. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to destroy those items. Bravo, you unlock the padlock. X means you must discard the components you will no longer use in this instance. Return to the box. Cards 2, 3, and the key. Now take card 4. Alright, so we no longer need these. No longer need these. Go away. Now take card 4, which is the chest, I guess. Guess we don't need this anymore either. I don't know. We'll keep it out. So, number 4. We have our finger. There's our finger. There's our symbols. There we go. There's our symbols, David. The finger indicates you must make a choice. Take the finger component and place it under the item of your choice. Remember what your mission is. I don't remember what was my mission. Did you tell me? No, you didn't tell me what my mission was. I mean, I know our mission is to play the game, but I'm kind of interested in these socks. Kind of interested in the socks. Because I got more cards. All right, well, we know our mission is supposed to be to play the game, so we will choose the game. Just like a little kid would. A kid would choose the game, right? Or would a kid choose the sock? A kid might choose the sock. So that is number 12. Number 12. This is the final card. This symbol indicates you have completed your mission. Now tally the number of stars you had in this tutorial. There are only 1 hidden star and 2 stars to be gained, including this one. So our final score is 2. Now let's meet at card 13 and find out which adventure waits. So I don't know what we'll look at 5 and 10 to see what that does. 13. Congratulations. You now know how to play Unlock Kits. Open the box and lift the cardboard tray. Surprise! Choose a starting component from the 6 that appear here above to play the corresponding adventure. So that is it. I mean, that's the tutorial. I mean, that's what it's meant to do, is kind of teach you real quickly how to do that. Okay, so if you did the smelly sock, this is a penalty card. Some error cards can cause you to lose your stars. And then this one here is a penalty card. Okay, this is an error card. Revealing this card means that you didn't make the right choice. You can't use the key to open the window. Okay, so if we would have gone after the window, it would have said you can't do the window. All right. That was cute. All right. I guess we'll do the other tutorial just to kind of... It probably does the exact same thing. I would almost assuredly guarantee it's going to do that. Where'd 4 go? Where? As Lucita says. Where? 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 5... Was there a 6? No, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. All right. So, that was this one. This little tutorial. And then the missions in this one, like I said, there's a farm. There is a, I don't know what that is. There's like 4 missions in this one. Oh, or 3 missions. Whatever. What? That was a super simple. I'm thinking choose your own adventure book would have been better. Yeah, these are, I mean, this is for kids, and that was just a tutorial so that a kid could learn how to play. We have a choose your own adventure. Actually, was that one picked up? Yeah, we still have I actually, now that I think about it, I do have the House of Danger still back there. We played that once. We played the House of Danger once. It can be played more than once because you can make other choices. You don't tear anything up. That's the other nice thing about the unlock games. They're not legacy games. I don't know. I have two of those. So let's see if the tutorial might be the same. Now that I'm looking at it, the tutorial might be the exact same. Yeah, so the tutorial is the exact same. So we're not going to do that tutorial twice. So I can either just keep going with the unlock kids. Well, or I have to go get an app and set them an app. I think we probably just keep going through the unlock kids. So that's fine. So these are our choices. These are our choices. This is where we can go today. So we can either do the hot air balloon, the farm, the Adventureland, prehistoric times, the Old West, or this kitty cat. Those are our options. We could probably do more than one. I mean, this takes no time at all. So it's really, again, we're playing for the kids to get the kids. We can do one from each. Balloon, farm, or west. All right. Let me start with the balloon. Balloon's fantasy. Balloon's fantasy. We'll start with the balloon. Don't know if we need the rules. Don't even know if we need technically the solutions book, but we will find out. All right. So we will start with the balloon. So there's 2 cards here. Wonder which one you're supposed to choose. So on that one card, it said choose one of these things. Okay, choose a starting component from the 6 that appear above. Okay, so you choose one of these 2 as your starting card. So, David mentioned balloon. Yeah, in or on the box. This one, I don't know if it does that. I don't know if this one's going to do that or not. So, David said balloon, so I guess we will start with, because we're going to start with the balloon or the castle. I didn't know you could start with either one. So maybe it does have some replayability. So maybe there's only 3 puzzles, but you have multiple starting. So we will go ahead and start with the balloon. So, the balloon says, welcome to Mac Unlock's castle. Rumor has it that his ghost still lives within its walls. The castle's under the balloon. Will you be able to prove it? Here's a camera. Use it to capture memories of your sojourn. So, it says we need cards. All right. So there's all of our cards. This one's got a lot more cards for you, David. This one's got 60 cards. It says we need our cards, and looks like the punch board. It shows the picture of the punch board, but it's not telling me to punch them yet. So we'll keep those right there until it tells us we need those. All right. So we get to start with cards 26, 27, and item number 46. 26, 27, and item number 46. So guessing we punch this piece out. Yeah, okay, there's our camera. We get a camera. All right. What I'm gonna do with this extra piece? I'm gonna put it over there. Put it right there. All right, slide all you over. All right, so it says 26 and 27 form a picture. There we go. We have 26 and 27. Sojourn in a kid's game. Vocab seems off. Well, so here's the thing. It says the only part that an adult needs to be involved in is the tutorial and reading the introductory flavor text. It says that's the only thing that an adult has to be involved in. Everything else doesn't need an adult, from my understanding. We'll see how this goes. All right, so now we have 12 and 34. 12. 34. And now, remember, we could also have secret numbers, like hidden numbers. Now, some of the, like right here, 17. Now, in the Star Wars one, some of the stuff was pretty hard to find. Like some trying to find some of the clues, the hidden stuff was a little bit hard. So that looks like a 17 right there to me. 17. We found a gold coin. Although this doesn't match the art very well. So I'm hoping it was a 17. So I doubt it's a 1 and a 7. No. So it's definitely not 1 and 7. Okay, we're going to go with 17. So we got us a coin, I guess. We found a coin laying on the ground over there. Do I see any other hidden numbers? No, not really. All right. So, number 12, we have a door. A door. Door to the castle, I'm guessing. So, I'm going to slide that up. Door to our castle. And we have number 34, which is a bagpiper man. The bagpiper man is there. He tells us to get card number 20. All right, so far we don't have anything to interact with those. Well, we've got this, but that's not going to line up with that. We need an item. We haven't found any items yet. Oh, the bagpiper man has some symbols on top of his head. Huh. Okay. There's a 6 in his musical notes. Is that just a 7? We could go look at the 7 too. Nope, definitely not 7. But there was a 6 in the musical notes. So there's a 6 right there in the musical notes. Oh, another clue. Ooh, piece of candy. All right, so I'm guessing the guy that runs this castle is Scottish, is what I'm going with. All right, so it's still... Does my camera have... Oh, my camera does have symbols. Sorry. My camera has symbols. So let's see here. What happens if I do this? Aha! We're taking a picture of a sheep. So, we have... Do we have that symbol? Right here, right? The little smiley face? 31. Yep, and even shows a picture of the sheep. So that's kind of nice. So it's kind of, again, for kids. So it kind of shows you, okay, this is like one of the first things. You put the camera over top of a picture, and you're going to get a number there. This is number 31. All right. Number 31, we took a picture of a sheep. And 31 gives us a number 4. Oh, number 4 is an item. So the items are the shapes, and it's on a ball of yarn. So what do we get? We got his hat. I would imagine we're going to put the hat on his head. Boop. Hat on the head, which gives us number 32. Again, for kids. For kids. Look at your camera. Hi. um. Okay, so 32 says get rid of 4 and 20. No, yeah, this 20 and 4 was the hat. All right, so we get rid of those two, and we have him. It's weird though that when it told us to get this, it doesn't tell us to like get rid of that one. Like you would think, okay, what do we need this one for? But I guess because there's a hidden number, they don't want you to do that. It does have Nessie back there, so it must be in around Loch Ness. Yeah. All right. Any more hidden symbols? I don't see any there. I'm guessing there's only one hidden symbol per thing. I don't think they'd want to make it too hard for kids. All right, so we get number 29, which are the keys. Ooh, that will definitely probably open a door. However, if I take my camera and take a picture over here, I don't know what I'm taking a picture of. Taking a picture of rocks, I guess. Camera under the balloon, yeah. But it's just like rocks. This might be a dead end. So remember in the first one, it was like, okay, if you use the key on the wrong item, it just said, no, that's wrong. I'm imagining that's this one. I'm imagining it's going to say, no, that's wrong. Because you should have taken a picture of the sheep like we showed you in the picture. Let's get it right. Yeah, so that's a wrong. That's right. Okay, so that makes sense. It's like, no, that's wrong. All right, so I don't think there's anything else we can do up there with our camera. Maybe we'll need our camera later. So we do need to unlock the door. So, and same thing, like here, it tells us to keep this. It shows the sheep. It shows that, you know, yarn. I don't know why I would keep that. Maybe when we get inside, it'll tell us to get rid of all this. All right, so we need to unlock the door. So we need to figure out what symbol matches the door. It would be the 2 eyes. So this matches the door. 36. No, that is not the right key for the door. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Well, okay. All right, so we have 38 through 39. If we use the... I didn't notice there was more than... Actually, all 3 of them could work. I'm guessing 52 is going to be a no as well, because it's single, and I think we're going inside, so 38, 39 makes the most sense, right? Because this is a better adventure, David. Because we would need a scene, right, to interact with. So we'll do this one instead. 38, 39. 38, 39. Boop, boop. All right. It says get rid of 12 and 32. So that's no. That's not 12 and 32. That's 12. That's 32. But we keep him out there? That's weird. All right, well, he's still outside. It still hasn't told us to get rid of any of that. Also didn't tell us to get rid of the keys, so I guess we're going to need the keys some more. All right, 38, 39. Where are we going? Looks like there could be a number there, but I think that's just a shadow. All right, so we have these 2 things, which our camera might be able to take pictures of. Trying to see if there's any numbers. I don't see any. So, first would be, can we take a picture here? That looks like a pretty picture. That is number 24. Space Invader shape. Oh, yeah, with the little legs. What are we doing? 24. 24. All right, so this is the window. There we go. There's a flame Okay, so we just took a picture of the scenery there. We get piece number 19. En fuego. Alright. We have a new item. We still have our keys. Alright, so let's go take a picture of this door. No, I can't take a picture of that door. I mean, I guess I can. No. Oh, it's a door. Well, why am I going to use a camera on a door? Why am I going to use a camera on a door? Alright, so that matches that one. So 54. 54. No, that's the wrong key. That's the wrong key. Alright, which other ones will fit in that? 54. Oh, the 3 dots. Let's try 3 dots. 3 dots. Boop. That is number 47. Can the camera fit on 34 sideways? Oh. Oh, right here. Oh, you're right, because we would take a picture of Loch Ness. Good catch, David. You right there? You take a picture of Nessie. 3 lines and 2 arrows. 42. We don't need to unlock a door. We need to find Nessie. 42. There's Nessie. Oh, that was a good one, David. That was 2 points for us right there. That was a good one. All right. Definitely needed Nessie. All right, come back here, camera. Okay, we're going back inside. And then we'll do number 47. David for the win. You're right. I barely saw it. Maybe that's easier for you to see. Like on my angle, I could barely see that because the light from the studio lights. All right, so 47. We open the door. We get rid of number 29. And what was number 29? The keys? Yes. All right, so we lost our keys. Which again, we lost our keys, but it's not telling us to get rid of these cards because you may not have done the camera yet, I guess. I mean, it kind of makes sense why it says don't get rid of these other cards because you may not have done them yet. All right, well, this makes sense, right? We're gonna light the fire. Boop. Light the fire is number 7. Payback for those gray dice you could I could see and you could, yeah. Yeah, I mean now, like I could overblow the lighting in here, and the ISO, but then everything would get like all grainy. Yeah, got rid of 20. 29 was our keys. Yeah. All right. 7. So we've lit the fire. It didn't tell us to get rid of the fire though. So hang on. Now I'm kind of learning. If it doesn't tell me to get rid of something, is there a hidden number? I don't see anything. I mean, they're normally hidden, but they're normally not like terribly hidden. Okay. So this is number 7. There's something up here. Am I supposed to light that on fire? Oh, and then we get 8 and 10. 8 and 10. I think I'm just going to stick things on top of things now, because, like, I think we're kind of at that point where we're going to start running out of room. All right. 8 and 10. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, there we go. It says it says it makes a scene. Oh, it's a little off-centered here. 2 camera opportunities on 7. Maybe. No, that's definitely not a camera. Yeah, so that's not a camera. No, because there's nothing that it would be connected to. Oh, hang on. Ha ha ha! There we go. We had to make the picture. All right, now there's a camera opportunity. We're looking at a ghost. Ghost. 18. So we did do one other one that's kind of like this. It was a Scooby-Doo one that was kind of like this, which was kind of fun. So 18. So I don't know. I'm still debating whether or not Lucita would be able to do this or not yet. I mean, she's 2. I mean, I guess with our help and if she's having fun watching us solve the puzzle. So we have a ghost. So we will get number 30. 30. So like I said, the only thing that needs reading. So the only thing you need an adult for is the original tutorial and then reading this flavor text. After that, so far there's no other reading. I think it said that in the book too. There's no other reading for this. So this is very easy for kids to be able to do on their own. Who said ghosts don't exist? Congrats. Now you can show everyone that Mac unlocks ghost, lives in the castle, and that the legend is true. There were 6 stars to be gained in the course of this adventure. What's your score? Definitely not 6. So we didn't find all the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only found 5. We were missing 1 star. Now, we didn't take a picture down here, but I'm thinking that's not a picture because it doesn't line up with anything, right? And then there's one here, which would be 43. But see, that's the only problem with like a game like this. Like, oh, well, we do the ghost first because that's the fun thing, right? Oh, the ghost is the fun thing. Let's do that first. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I mean, I guess we could judge our camera too, but it's probably going to tell us, no, what are you taking a picture of this and not the ghost? 23. 23. Yeah, see? So where's that last item? I didn't see any other numbers hidden. So we missed something somewhere. Don't know where it is. The 1 on 7 gives me 23. 7 gave me 8 and 10. Oh. 23. Okay, yeah, that 23. That was a dead end too. So where did there's gotta be like another, oh, here it is. It's right here. Here it is. That's what Lucita says. Here it is. So there's 11. Very faintly. You can see right there on the wall. That's probably our last. Yep, that's our last one. That is that. So, now we found everything in this one. Now I'm going to spoilers, so anybody who's, I'll do it off camera. There is another door. There's some more unlocks. Okay, so it is two separate adventures. 2 separate adventures. So this was one of the 2 adventures that use this deck, I guess, because it says there's 6 things total in there. So that was only one of 2 adventures. Yeah. So let me gotta put all this back up. Put it all back up. All right. Camera, card 8 camera. No, there was no more. No more. No more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was no 9. 9 was an item. 11, 12, 13. Oops, that was a 12. 13. 15, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. So one of these was actually used. Now this is bad. Somebody actually returned these to Amazon. That's just like wrong, right? Your kid played it, you played it, you returned it. The other one was also open, but I think it's because it's that cheap stickers they use now to seal boxes. 31, 32, 33, 35, 36. I guess we could do all. We'll do all three since there's 2 adventures in each. We'll do all 3 that's in the box. I just need to clean up first. 42, 43, 44. I missed 34. Oh, you're right. I missed 34. 34. I missed 27 too. 26, 27. 5 through 6, 38. Oh, I missed 30. And 47. All right. All right, where are we going to next? Where are we going to next? So we have a carnival and we have a farm. Oh, so we have a birthday party on the farm. We have the infamer on the farm. We have some tickets. Oh, maybe this one isn't the farm. I don't know if that was one that we were allowed to do. Farm? Yeah, we can do the farm. All right, so the farm has 2 options. We can either have a birthday party on the farm or the infamer on the farm. Yeah, this must be used for a clue because it doesn't tell me to take that out. All right, let's put these back in. So this is one of those few games where you got to keep the you got to keep the cardboard pieces to redo the game. All right, there we go. And we don't need this. We don't need that. We go back in there. Oh, don't need you either. All right. All right. So we have our farm pieces here. All right. So we're going to do the farm next. The question is, which farm? Do we want to go to a birthday, or do we want to find out why Miss Hen went missing? Birthday or Miss Hen is going missing. This is the weirdest stream I think I've ever done in my life. Now, once Lucita's old enough, I don't know if I'd bring her on the channel or not. I know some people do. Miss Hen, but you don't have a strong preference. I was thinking that too. I think this one would be more interesting as it would be. At least for, I say at least for adults trying to solve this puzzle. So there you go. Miss Hen has went missing. All right. Jack the Farmer wonders about Miss Hen's disappearance. Ooh, this one looks like it's a little bit harder. Because this one, you have to get the reward, you need to find all of these items and make a pie. Okay. So. Might actually have to zoom out for this one. There we go. So, we need card number 16. 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. And item number 26. All right. So the farmer, Jack the Farmer, is saying, have you found my cow? All right. So right off the bat, we have some of our ingredients that we need. I see eggs, which has a number 8. And I see milk, which has a number 4. And we need the card number. Oh, okay. So it's in the shape of a diamond, and this 8 has a square around it. So the 4 is over here. There's our milk. Bloop. And then the 8 is a egg. It's an egg. It's an egg. It's an egg. It's an egg. Oh, kids programming. There you go. I just got demonetized right there. All right, so a farmer. Have we found everything on that before I cover it up? I think we have. All right. This is number 21. That's fine. We'll keep it out for a minute while we still have room. So this is his chicken. Chicken who laid the egg. It wants me to get 33. 33. 33. So now the question is, could you accidentally get the wrong number and see the other thing? I imagine they thought that out where, like, because there's 2 games in this one deck, that you couldn't accidentally pull something that doesn't belong to the story or the puzzle you're doing. All right. Oh, we gotta use our finger. That almost looks like a 6 or a 9, doesn't it? It's like it's laying down. Should I see? Okay, so there is no 6, so 9. It's an egg. All right, so we found both eggs that we need. Needed 2 eggs. We have our milk. Really don't think the milk is going to be used for any of the chickens. It does have the finger. So the finger is to figure out which one of these, I guess, was her roost, where she's going to be. So. I think they all have a... Yeah, I think they can all make a pattern. So you have the 3, you have the 5, you have the 2, 3, 2, and then you have the 1. So all of them make a pattern. So that one there would be 12. Is that the number on the bush in the bottom right? Down here? No. No. Yeah. Nope, no number. 12. Nope, that's going the wrong way. All right, so that isn't where she was. So we'll just go in order. Number 2. Why was number 1 way down there? This might have been the one that was already open. 27. Nope, that's not the right number. It's gonna be the last one, isn't it? It's always how it is, right? When you're doing process of elimination, it's always the last one. 3 is number 31. That's not the right one. I was just joking, but it makes sense, right? It kind of adds to the game. It's like, okay, the kid's gonna try each one of them same way. No, I mean, I guess if depending on, I guess, how your kid and how you think, I guess you could have done that one first. 49. There we go. That's what we needed. All right, 49. 49 says get rid of 21. Get rid of that finally. And then it says we need item 44. 44. Uh-oh. It's a chickie egg. We need 41 and 42. 41, 42. I needed a palette cleanser. That's the other reason, David, why I kept this in here. I was like, I probably need a palette cleanser and kind of right. We have Cozy Stickerville tonight. I gotta calm back down before this weekend's madness of some heavy games. 41, 42. So let's move this up here. Oh, actually, that did make a picture. 41 and 42. All right, we got lots of stuff going on. Now, is that a 2 or a Z? Like, that's a very distinct shape. Do we have a number 2 card? We do have a number 2 card. I guarantee you that's not supposed to be a number 2. Oh, but there is a number 2 over here. So we're still in the good. There's a number 2 in that bush. Because those are our raspberries that we need. Now, this one's kind of neat because you kind of know you need to look for all of these ingredients, right? So you can kind of, not to say keep going, but you know you need to find all these ingredients. I imagine we need to find a cow. I imagine a cow is inside of the barn. Because that's where the moo cows live. Moo. 10 and, oh, I missed 53. And 53 is the kitty with the stuffy. The kitty has a stuffy. Now let me slide these down just a tad. So that way the cow is on the screen. All right, so we need to figure out which animal is going to have milk. Is it the pig? Lucita would be solving this right now. Like, she literally would be. I'd be like, all right, where do we get the milk from? She'd be like, moo, cow does it. All right, we'll put that. All right, so we know we need to go. I know we need to get milk. So we're going to do that there. Which is... Where is that one? Where? Oh, no, that isn't going to go there. That's not a valid symbol. Huh. Well, that threw me off. I need milk. I'm going to get milk from the cow. I can't get milk from the cow. Huh. The kitty wants milk. See, there's this one here, which is the piece, but then it's got 2 lines. All right, well, let's ignore that. Let's go look at the chickies. Let's look at the chickies. All right. Egg matching on 41. Yeah, so that's what I said. We'll go do the egg matching. We're thinking alike, David. Let's do the egg matching. All right. So, which chickie? So we have this one here, which makes like a little door. And unfortunately, this is where being an adult plays as a disadvantage. We can see that 2324 is 2, right? When you make that one. Whereas if we come and do any of these other ones, like we make the square, the square is going to be 1 card, right? So we know that, 1 card is definitely going to be a dead end, right? Meta knowledge, yeah. So we know that that's going to be what it's going to tell us to do. It's probably not going to make us get rid of these because of that hidden item, though, unfortunately. So 2324, which means I'm probably running out of room. 2324. Yep. So we have two more spots. All right. I don't think we're going to need these anymore. Or at least not for now. So we will slide those off. 2324 right there. But again, I don't want to go down the forest yet. I got to figure out how to get my milk. How do we get the milk? So the milk are all these round ones. I need a single line. How do I get a single line? And then this needs a double line. So the cat needs a double line. So maybe I can't do these yet. Maybe I can't because I don't 153 on the cat, 53. Yeah, the cat and the bull. So that would be this one right here, which is 38, but I need to find that double line. Don't have that double line. All the cows need a single line. It's like a single dark line. Or no, not that smiley face. Yeah, it's single dark line. This one, and this one. So I guess we can't do anything else here. We don't have the item for it. Is there any hidden numbers here? No. Any numbers hidden in the barn? No. I guess we're going to the woods. 23 needs the finger. Ah, you were right. 23 needs the finger. All right. Oh, there's hoof prints. going off into the distance. Question is, oh, and they're chicken. Okay, so here you go. So you don't have to just guess, right? Because look, here we can see its hoof prints going off that way, right? This we can see are feathers. And then this one, well, no, that looks like chicken. Well, they only drew the chicken with 2 toes. I'm guessing that's not chicken. I don't know what makes 3 toes. Or could this be the cow hoof prints? Maybe that's how we get the thing for the cow. I know the chicken went up the center. I can outright see that there's feathers that way. Oh no, this is a duck. See, it's probably going back to a pond. Let's go check on the ducky. I think there's a ducky. So, number 60. Do all 3? Yeah, David. Well, let's do all 3. I'm going to do the chicken last because I don't want to get like what happened last time. We solved the mystery and we were still missing an item. All right, 60. Nope, dead end. Well, they might all be dead ends. 18. Chicken might be the only right way to go. But to get the most points, we got to make our pie. We haven't gotten strawberries yet either. We need milk and strawberries. 18 was a dead end. We need milk and strawberries. I'm really got to look for a number on this one. There's been a number like on every single, usually every single page has a number. But I don't see a number on that one. All right, guess we're going to here. Which is 15. A duck should know about abduction. Yeah. A duck should know about abduction. 15. There we go. We found us a tree house. So we found us a tree house. Again, it did not make us get rid of these. And again, I don't know if that's because there's multiple things you can try to do. So it's like, okay, maybe something else. Or if there is a hidden thing here. I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and put the treehouse there. All right. So 29. This is making me think, and it's like, this is for kids, and it's making me like, you still think. Now that's the thing though, right? There's a it's a riddle, a puzzle, right? You know, those little brain teasers for like kids versus adults. And they asked like X number of adults and X number of kids certain questions, right? And they say because kids just, it's not that they don't think logically and analytically, but adults think very logically and very analytically and tries to use logic in everything that we do because we're trained to do that thing. We don't think necessarily outside the box. Whereas kids are like, okay, how do you, and I think one of the questions is like, how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? And adults like, that's not possible. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Do you want me to like fold the giraffe up, chop the giraffe? Like, how do you want me to get the giraffe in the refrigerator? And a kid's like, open the door, put the giraffe in, close the door. I was like, okay, how do you get an elephant in the refrigerator? You open the door, you take the giraffe out, you put the elephant in, you shut the door, right? That's what a kid would say, because a kid's like, they're just like, you open the door and you put the thing in the refrigerator. You don't even have to necessarily puree, David says, right? You don't even necessarily have to take the giraffe out. So it's kind of a fun puzzle to see how kids versus adults. And this is kind of like one of those things, like, well, I'm an adult. There's the chicken. Oh, the chicken wants her stuffy. Oh, the fox. Oh, the fox has the chicken. She's kind of worried. The fox wants his stuffy. So we have to figure out how to get the milk so we can get our chicken back. But we don't have a stuffy yet. So we can't do this yet. See, we need this symbol. We don't have that symbol. All right, well, we know what we need to do here. Hang on, do we have any numbers? I don't see any numbers. Huh. What did we miss? We missed something. Is there a number here? Oh, there's our strawberries. We need that for our pie. What number is on our strawberries? Is it number 1? Oh, 13. 1, 3. 1, 3. 13. The cat, yeah, the cat has the stuffy, but we don't have the milk because we need to put the milk here to get the stuffy. Now, actually, it's not even the milk. We need the 3 lines to do it. So we're missing something. All right, let's get our strawberries while we're here. There's our strawberries. All right. So we found all of our ingredients. We still need to get the milk. We need the milk. All right, so this is him. We did all 3 of the things on this one, right? So there's nothing we can do on there. 41, 42, we did that. The 40, this is 41, 42. This was 10. We're missing something. I didn't do this chickie, but I almost guarantee you that chickie doesn't do it. It's probably dead end too. 54. Yeah, dead end. I'm missing something. I was like, I'm not going to need to use this solution. Does the milk fit the cat bowl? No, because the plus only works with a double line. Like, I'm looking at all the symbols, and the only place this plus, well, not the plus, but the half a plus works is on a double line. And the milk, that's not a double line, that's a single line. And the single line goes with the, so whatever it is, both of these are using the same thing. All of this equals pi. Hang on, maybe, did I grab the wrong milk earlier? No, 4. That was the milk, was 4. But it's empty. Hang on, is it empty in the picture? Yeah, it's empty because it's missing the top. See? It's missing the top. I think we need whatever, when we get the cow milk, that's going to give us our 2 lines. That's going to give us our 2 lines. Can I use the finger on the chicken? No, that's a single dot, not a line. Yeah, those are the single dots because those are the dots that were on this one. Missing something. It's whatever we need. We need like a pail. We would need a pail, right? We would need a pail. Top card chicken. Oh, this one here? Oh, okay. The circle. Again, I think that's going to be the stuffy. Because that's a round. Yeah, so I'm guaranteeing that's the stuffy. So yeah, it's going to be that, the 2 dots on the line. I think we need a pail. But I did not see a pail anywhere. It already told us to discard this because this was just a picture. And then this told, yeah, told us to get rid of 21 and 49. What was 49? Ah, 49 was this one. Okay. I'm missing something. I don't know where. Bring these back down. See the whole picture. So this actually is kind of matches up. because we need a pail to get the milk. Oh, 40. There it is. David, yeah, 40 and 41. Yeah, you saw it at the same time I did. We completely missed that one. Yeah, there we go. Missing one. Hey, it's our single line. We're gonna get. Do we want pig milk, horse milk, or cow milk? We'll do cow milk. Kids puzzle kicking my butt. Oh, bravo, bravo, bravo. 36. Oh, 36 is in here. 36 is a pail of milk. So we now have a full pail of milk. We can now use the full pail of milk on this, right? To get 38. 38 is in here. Oh. Oh, I looked at the wrong one. That's the stuffing. It should have been 46. Should have been 46. All right, 46. There we go. So, got our milk. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 for that. I don't need the milk anymore. I don't need that anymore. All right, now we can take our stuffy. Put our stuffy on the chicken. Stuffy on the chicken. Which is 47. 47. Yeah, now the cat, yeah. I had accidentally read the wrong one, but yeah, that's how we got our stuffing. There we go. Farmer finds chicken. There were 7 stars to collect. So we did get all 7 because of the pie. There we go. That is that one. These are fun. It's a fun diversion, right? It's a fun, like, you spend so much time doing probably like heavy thinky games. Just doing this. And it was kicking our butt because you missed one item. And same thing when me and my nephew were doing the Star Wars one. We kind of had the same thing. We missed like one thing like very early on. And for the life of me, I can't remember if it was a hidden item, like one of the hidden numbers, right, that you have to kind of hunt down, or whether it was something else. But yeah, we kind of missed one thing, and we had to do the same thing. We had to go back through and find everything. All right, clean up, everybody, clean up. So 5, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I'm cleaning up now. I guess just because. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What's our next number? 21. 1. 23, 24, 29, 3, 39, 41, 42, 46, and yeah, good. Not replayable by the same players though. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. And again, that's why the people did what they did on Amazon, right? They probably played all 6 puzzles. The kids had fun playing all 6 puzzles, and then they returned it and got their, I don't even know if it was $20 that I got these for. I think they were less than $20. Like that's what I mean. It's like, it's cheap. It's less than $20. Why return it? Why return it? All right. So last one, we'll do one more, before we call this one. We're only doing one of each, so there's actually going to be 3 more puzzles still in here. And again, I could still do these with Lucita, so it's not that big of a deal. So we can either go on an adventure and discover Redbeard's treasure, or we can put an end to the evil doings of Calamity Jones, who released the zombies and shrunk Granny Voodoo the witch. That one's a mouthful. Alright, so we can either do zombies or pirates. Or, I didn't get it sent to me by Asmodee, but we could also do zombie pirates. I wonder... I do have a contact now, kind of. Might message him about that. I saw that Alex Radcliffe got the Zombicide Pirate prototype. So I know they're sending them out now. I know that campaign's going to start very soon here. Zombies or pirates? I like this one just because it was like so wordy and trying to get to the point. So we need all this, lots of stuff, and we need the cards. And we need the cards. You're okay with stopping now? I'm still going, Dave. I'm going to do one more. We won't go into the other box. That way there's no spoilers. So flip over. We have our ticket stub. Our ticket stub tells us to do 31 and 64. 31, 64. I'm having fun, actually. Pirates if you insist. I'm doing zombies. David said pirates, though. So I guess we're doing pirates. We'll switch it up. That's fine. Customer's always right. Or I guess in this case, the audience is always right. So we'll put these back. I gotta put 31 back. Oh, 31. Okay, you need 31 no matter what? Okay. Oh, so the 12 is going to change what you do. Alright, so that's, I guess, a way around it, right? Your shapes would change based on your item. So, item number 12. Alright. So, 31. Ticket booth. Item 42. Oh, 42. It's the map. The map. We got a map. Got a big old map. This one I might have to zoom out for. It's got a lot of extra. Well, actually I can kind of... Oh, there's also kind of hidden things. Okay. So that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Holy cow. Alright, so the first thing is this little plus sign, which has, okay. Aha! That's so neat. Ah, that was cool. That was neat. Alright, so, we'll make sure we get all of our numbers there. Alright. So that is going to unlock the park, number 55. Catching up on 2 times. It wasn't much. I just had to switch things around. What are we at? 55. Map. Not map. Oops. There is no 55. Here it is. Oh, it's our ticket stub. Alright, so there's different ticket stubs too. So this is kind of neat, like, because it had us start with the same item, but yeah, then they change some things. I wonder if we need tickets to get into the other rides. So, okay, yeah, so this is our ticket stub that will let us go into the medieval times. So medieval times. Oh, also, remember, we gotta look everywhere. Could they have hidden a number in here? Wouldn't put it past them. Don't see anything right off the top of my head. So, this can be used at the fountain, medieval times, and the roses. Currently, all we have is medieval times. So, I guess we will go to medieval times first. So, that is a square and a triangle is number 25. All right. Number 25. All right. There we go. Okay, so it wants us to use our finger to do it. Check for any numbers. Oh, hidden number 1 right there. 1 is not a card. What is 1? Oh, there it is. 1. We found a mirror. Somebody dropped a locket or a mirror. I guess it's a locket. All right. So let's check this path first. So that is the castle looking thing with 1. 46. 46. 46. Nope. That's not the way out. Let's see here. So 3 and 1 is 23. 23. Nope. That's not the way out. Zoop. We knew it was going to be the last one. That seems to be the modus operandi now. All right. There we go. Oh, it's a maze. It's a maze. We're building a maze. All right. Look for numbers. Always got to look for numbers first. The 1 was kind of easy to see once I saw it. But let's see. Don't see anything on this one. All right. So we got to figure out which one of these is the right path. You think they're going to be the same way? They're going to be like, okay, we're always going to make it that third one. Let's go to the middle. Let's just shoot in the dark. Do it in the middle. Which is 11. No? 11 or 65? Sorry, 65. Yeah, it's only got 2 dots. Only has 2 dots. 65. Nope. All right, we want to go to the castle, so let's choose the castle. All right, now again, we got to pay attention because this has only got 3, and there is one that's got 4. There we go. More maze. All right, I'm going to slide the maze down. And we are here now. All right. Go in there. Don't see any hidden things. We're trying to get to the castle, so I'm going to stick with my castle approach. We're trying to get to the castle. So that is 11. 11. Ha-ha! We found a knight. So, the knight says get rid of 13, 45, and 31. Get rid of 13, 45. What was 31? We didn't have a 31. We had a 25. Oh, 31, the ticket counter. And our green ticket. So I don't know why it has the 3 different icons. If we couldn't use it for everything. Oh, because you probably use that same ticket for either game that you could do. All right, that makes sense. All right. We keep this because, again, it's got that hidden number. We know that's why it makes us keep the cards now. All right, so we get number 37 and 35. Item 37, item 37 is another ticket for Dinosaur Land. And item 35 is right here. Okay, so it's a piece of a bigger puzzle that we're going to have to get, I guess. All right, so we have to find all of the different pieces of the puzzle. Okay. And then, yeah, see, he's showing Dinosaur Land, so we're going to go to Dinosaur Land next. Any numbers? There's a crow. I don't say the shadow is a number. All right, so I'm going to go with no. And move you guys over here because I don't think we need you guys anymore. All right, and we got a piece of our puzzle. So we're going to go to Dinosaur Land. Go to Dinosaur Land. That is this one? Yeah, 74. And see, there's these ones here, but I don't know what else you would use them for. We need, well, now I know its shape. It would be... Oh, hang on. Aha! That is that one. That's 27. Okay, so we got to find all the items to do these ones. Aha! Yay! We found our stars. We got some stars. So that was for the locket. Weird way to find the head. All right, so back to Dinosaur Land. I got distracted by shinies. Once I did that, I realized, oh, I'm missing something over there. 74. 74. All right, we are going on a... Ooh. Not something that I would ever drive or ride on in my... I don't do roller coasters. 75. 76. 77. And 78. Well, that's fun. That's just fun to do. All right, and we are either going up or I'm guessing down, which down stops. All right, let's look for hidden numbers, hidden things, because I imagine we need to get another item for there. I'm guessing. I actually don't see a number. Do not see a number. Like, why give me all these extra pieces if they don't do anything? I mean, again, I guess kids' logic, right? It's like, okay, can we do, if we go down? No, we can't go down because there's no, we can't go that way. So we'd want to go up and over the roller coaster. So I get the visual aspect of it. But I would think they're going to put something hidden on it somewhere. I just don't see a number like anywhere. All right, so we're gonna go up. I guess, which is 79. Try both tracks. Well, we'll try the track that we don't. We know the track I know that isn't going to work. We'll do the bottom one. Like I said, I think that's going to make us go this way anyways. Which is 59. 59. Yeah, see? Nope, can't go that way. Alright, so we will go ahead and do the top track now, which is 79. So it is kind of neat, David, like in that aspect that it's like, okay, you know, yeah, so you could just try everything, right, and see what happens. But it does help kind of figure out the deductive logic. Like what would actually happen if you did that, right? So it's like, okay, if you could you go this way? No, then we shouldn't select that option because it doesn't do anything. Like in the adult ones, same thing. You can go down dead ends. So that's kind of cool how they're doing that. All right, so 79. Oh, it brought us our thing. We got number 21. Oh, we got another map tile. So this was the second piece of our puzzle. Okay, there's some crabs there. All right, so now we have two options again. We did not get any more numbers. So the same thing, we can try both. Because it is a different symbol. Why not? Let's try both. Maybe the cart goes through and it unlocks something over here. See, now I'm wondering, right? You like to know what you missed. Yeah. Same thing. Like, I want to know, okay, did I miss something? What happens if I would have gone this direction? That is fun to do. 3 is 80. 3 is 80. 80. Oh, it's actually a card. Ah. See, I probably would not have done that normally. However, it is now making me get rid of everything else. So I'm thinking the same thing. If we tried to go up again, it would have said no. So this time, because now it's saying get rid of 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. I don't know why it didn't tell me to get rid of 79. I guess because... I don't know why it didn't say to get rid of 79. That's kind of weird. And 87. So we lost our ticket. All right, but we do have 48, 49, and 54. 54 is what we're going to need out here, I bet. 54. Yep, it is a coconut. We have 48 and 49 now. Because we already got our ticket, so we know we're good there. Oh. Okay. So before we do this, just because, I mean, this is the pirate, and we're doing the pirate one. Before we do this, I still think we need to come over here, probably. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do our coconut. The coconut is 2 dots and a line. Which looks like it's going to be a bottom thing to some circles. Oh, okay, we're going to shoot the coconut. So it isn't this. This goes to this. All right, so let's get 44. And all right, so we got 44. So there's our other arrow piece. And then 33 is, looks like a peg leg. No, it's a shovel. It's a shovel. Okay, so the shovel is going to go with some lines. So we're probably going to need that later. So don't have that. All right. Which cannon? Sings, put the lime on the coconut. Put the lime on the coconut and drink it all up. All right, so 28 first. See if this is the victorious one. 28. No. Wah, wah. Number 2. We're going to go in numerical order. 2. 29. Yay! Going in numerical order worked. All right, get rid of 30 and 54. No, 80. 54. Hang on, before we get rid of these, because again, anytime it doesn't have me get rid of something, it makes me wonder, is there a hidden number in there? Because this one had me get a lot of stuff. Yeah, because it didn't have me get rid of this one yet either. 79. I was like, hey, how come you didn't have me get rid of 79? Like, I could try to say, oh, that's a 7, but I don't think that's a 7. Oh, there it is. There it is. Like Lucita says, there it is. 20. There's a tiny little 20 down here. Like, I don't even think you guys can see it on the camera because of the color change. I barely caught that. But yeah, anytime it doesn't make you get rid of a card, I almost feel like there has to be a reason. All right, so this is... Which one of these items? It's the TV. Where's the TV? There you go. So that is the TV. That is number 18. 18. There we go. That's our second item. Second item goes there. That's the Cotton Candy Man. All right, so... Is there a number in here? Because you didn't have me get rid of this. I'm thinking probably not. I'm thinking each one of the locations, right, is going to be one. Although we found the pirate. I feel like this is like the end where the pirate would be. Because, yeah, this is zombies. Yeah, so we won't go here. This is for the other one, because these are zombies. So the zombies does the Wild West. Okay. So the zombies in the Wild West is for the other games. We're doing these two. But we need that other star. How do we get that other star? All right, let's go ahead and go to our next section, I guess, for now. So we found the item one here, so we'll just move you over here. All right, so 39 and 40. 39 and 40. All right. 39 and 40. Look for numbers. Look for numbers. There's a boat out there. A bunch of crabs. So we're going to be digging up treasure. I feel like we missed an item somewhere. Or maybe we're digging up and that's going to find the last item? Maybe. 3 places to dig. Let's go. All right, so we'll dig there. It's 36. 36. Wah, wah. That one is 47. 47. Wah, wah. And then the third one is 17. There we go. 17. All right. Get card 56. Do I see anything else? No. That was kind of anticlimactic. It's like, let me do all that digging to get a card that tells me to go get another card. I guess it's so you don't accidentally spoil something, maybe. 56. Congrats. You've found Redbeard's treasure. There were 7 stars to be gained. Holy cow. Oh, okay. These count as stars, I think. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we did miss a star somewhere. Oh. Or do these not count? I don't think these count. I think it's only these. Wow, we missed 3 stars. Don't know where they would be. Oh well, so we won, but we didn't win. We didn't get the maximum score. So that's where, like, I guess you could go back through these. Like David, you're saying, okay, you can only play it once, but I guess this is where you could kind of go back through them again because you didn't get the maximum score. So you could play it again to get the maximum score. I don't wonder where those other stars were. And this isn't going to help me because it's two different games in here, right? So there are some glasses somewhere. That's not helpful, really. There was a dino, so that's what it was. We missed the Stuffy, the dino Stuffy somehow. That's zombies. There's a hat somewhere, maybe, or that might be for the other one. Yeah, 7 stars. Okay, so you got to get, and then there's a watch and some keys. So don't know where the other items are. Tiny print, faint numbers with a magnifying. Yeah, this is why it's for kids. The only kids can see the tiny. Oh, there it is. There it is. 34. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Like I just barely glanced, but yeah, there's a tiny 34 that's mixed in with the wood grain there. So 34 is an item. Yeah, so 34 is this, which would be the last one of these, which is the asteroids invasion. Which would give us 50, which was the Stuffy. Yeah, so here's the Stuffy. But that's only 6. We're still 1 short. So yeah, I don't know what the single would be. Somewhere there's another number that we missed. But that's it. That's fun. That was fun. It was a good time, good wake up. I thought about this when I was doing all my streams. I'm like, I should make sure that the first stream of the day for each day is like easy, you know, don't rack my brain too much. But that wasn't always the case. There we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that playthrough. I was just going to do the tutorial. That would have taken me like 5 minutes. I'm going to end the stream. The longer I do this, hopefully the more people that can come in, go out, and become aware of Extra Life Charities, because that is the whole reason we're doing the streaming for the kids and, you know, unlock kids. It makes sense. Technically, I should have just bought a whole bunch of kids games and played that all week. I don't know if Dave would be as enthralled or entertained by me playing kids games all week. Anyway, if you want to help the kids, para los niños, at Children's Miracle Network, of course, use the link in the chat that David just put there for us. It's also the pinned comment. I don't know if the pinned comments stay in replays. I went and added some chapters yesterday and did not notice that. Kids game slightly better than horror. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, when I started streaming that, when I set up the horror games, I'm kind of like, this probably isn't the best thing to play this week. But again, I'm playing for adults because adults are the ones that are going to make the donations. We do have a couple incentives, as we mentioned before. So, of course, calling for charity. There are a bunch of games that are up that you can go get. Links are in the Extra Life page. And then we are doing a giveaway. So till the end of April, you can enter to get some entries, or donate to get some entries into a giveaway. Right now it'll be about 5 games. Every $50 we make, we'll add another game to that. It is, of course, the money we're making this week during Tabletop Appreciation that will increase the number of games. So everybody who, of course, enters after the fact, it'll add the money, which is good for the kids. It's not going to add more games, of course, to the giveaway. Anyways, we will be back at 12 for... What am I playing? I'm either playing Sidekicks or the other one. The Chronicles of Light. So I've got to read the rules, figure it out. Sidekicks I'm not looking forward to. I've just heard it's a total train wreck. We will see. Anyway, guys, appreciate you. Like, subscribe, bell notification, comment, all that YouTube stuff. Until next time, guys. Peace.